For the first look, we're going to start off by going over an inch from the center on either side that you want to do, and then drag your comb down to your ear, so you'd have like an inch to an inch and a half section of hair, and then tie the rest of it back. From that section, you want to go ahead and separate half an inch at the top and split it into 3 sections. And then we're going to start doing a Dutch braid. A Dutch braid is very similar to a regular braid. However, when you're doing a regular braid, you take the outer sections and pull them over the middle section. For a Dutch braid, we're pretty much just going under. As you guys can see, we're taking the braids under, and then for this side headband kind of a thing, we're going to start taking sections of hair on the sides and just adding it. So as you guys can see, I'm picking up a little bit of hair and adding it to the outer sections and then moving it over again, moving it right under to the other side, just like that. Once you've completed the braid all the way down, you want to go ahead and start fluffing the upper section just to kind of add volume to it. You don't want to overdo this, so just slightly pulling it apart and adding a little bit of volume is good. And then what you want to do is take the hair down, the rest of it that you have up, you want to pull that down and take your braid that you've just done and just pin it to the back and hide it with a little bit of hair. So to switch up the look a little bit, we're going to go ahead and take a section of hair at the top of our head like I just did. And I'm going to go ahead and start braiding this down all the way and then pinning it in the back with the other braid. I understand it's not a major difference, however, it's just a slight difference that adds a little more girliness to the actual look. And surely you can even leave the first braid as is. You don't even have to do the second one, or if you like the second look, you can definitely add the second braid. So technically you've just gotten 2 different looks here. This look has by far been my favorite and the most girliest, and the way we're going to do this is just by taking half an inch of hair right at the top of our head and separating that from the rest. So pretty much where our bangs are, you just want to separate the bangs of your actual haircut and tie it off, put it away, and work with the rest of your hair. As you guys can see, I've also put a little bit of hair on the side of the ear just because I wanted any of the hair that's in the front of the ear to just kind of stick in the front of the ear, and I wanted to work with the rest of it by itself. And then we're going to take a little section of the hair like we did in the first look on either side or both sides, and we're going to start creating a bang by tilting our head over, and we're going to start pulling this braid. We're going to start doing a braid upward. The reason why you have to tilt your head is because if you were to just regularly do the braid down and then try to pull the braid over as a headband, it's going to look really weird. So you just kind of want to mold it and shape it in that direction. Also, just go ahead and continue the same step on the other side. Now to switch this look up, we're going to go ahead and just gather all of our hair in just really messy style, and we're going to put this in a bun. As you guys can see, I'm just pushing it all in my fist because I just want to tie the band around it and just want it to be completely together without actually having an order. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start taking like little stray ends or any ends that I have, or even just messy parts of it, and pinning them down just to have it a little flatter and even messier. Now for this look, you can either split your hair down the center and then take that and split it from the actual center to the tips of the ear on both sides, or you can just go from one ear to other. I just personally think that splitting it down the center first is a lot easier, and then connecting all of it as if it was just one separation, and then tie the rest of the hair back. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of sweep all of the hair to one side. You can either go to the left or right, personal preferences, and then make sure that it's completely combed through. Go ahead and take a little bit of this section from one tip of the ear and just start braiding this through. And as you're braiding, you're also going to grab a little bit of the hair. So this is pretty much like a French braid on the top of your head, which is going to be like a French crown braid, if that makes sense. Just keep adding as you keep going along. I know in the beginning it's going to look a little messier, but as you start to add more hair to it, it's definitely going to look like it's more pulled together and a lot cleaner. Once you go all the way down to the actual braid, you want to go ahead and just pull the braid back and pin it down, and then just sweep all of the hair in the back on top of the pins just so it doesn't show through. So part 2 of this actual look consists of making a bun, and the way we're doing this is I'm gathering all of the hair together and lightly twisting the hair and just placing it on a head to make a bun. You don't want it to be super dramatic, you want it to be a very light, kind of a classy bun. And as you guys can see, I'm just pulling the scrunchie over the bun just once and pinning it down with the pinning the rest of the bun down, and the more you pin it down, the classier and cleaner it's going to look. Anyways, I really hope that you guys liked this, and if you did, please don't forget to thumbs it up. Also, don't forget to share, like, and comment. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!